All right, let's roll right into Hungary. Let's just do Hungary real fast, and then we'll knock this thing out. Lando has a dev point. We're gonna throw that immediately into his cornering. Done, dusted, not nigh a second thought whatsoever. We're gonna throw you into rear wing. Easy. Any no? Pit crew 89, getting closer. Getting closer. Our chassis design is complete. Let's make a few of these bad boys. Our side pod design also completed. Manufacture some of these bad boys. Let's see. 31 days to Belgium, 31 days till this is done. Easy. Get it out of here. Get me out of here. 2 into Q2, 2 in the top 2. Finish position, 2 in the top 4. That's literally still going. That's all good. Quick turnaround. Hungary up next. Let's get it. Oh, come on, Pierre. Get out of there. All right, we're gonna hop on board with Pierre because Lando's already quite literally well into his lap. He goes green first sector. Pierre almost doesn't make the line, which would be tragic with Lando getting an opportunity to improve and him not. Verstappen jumps up into P3, Leclerc into P6. I think that'll do it. It's going to be a Haas front row lockout, as it has been quite literally all season long. Lando does not improve his middle sector, and Pierre does not improve his first sector. Oh no. Lando improves by 24 hundredths of a second. Purple, middle sector for Pierre. What's it gonna be? Rounding the final corner. Can he put it on pole? He can. He puts it on pole position. Norris unable to make up enough ground to cover off Pierre. Pierre in the clean air puts it on pole position. Pierre tops every session. I'm telling you, there's something about Budapest that Pierre thrives at. Done. Dusted. Easy. Maximum fuel. Pushing off the line. Who is gonna lead off the rip? That is the question here. There's only one way to find out. 2 stop for both. Soft, medium, medium. We're flying. Let's get it. Hungarian Grand Prix. Here we go. That's a lot of softs.
It's lights out. And away we go.
And away we go. Lando, a good launch. Pierre less so, loses out of position to the Ferrari. He gets it right back, but still, there was a Ferrari briefly in P2, and we cannot stand by that.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
The fact that that text box had to pop up right there, a sham for Haas F1 Team right now, as we've already put a second into George Russell. We're quite literally flying. Guess who's back again. Sandals back. Look at doing in the points currently. We love to see that from our young Australian from. Switch with Gasly. No, we said no team orders here. We are doing no team orders this season, whether we like it or not. Yellow flag. Who done it? Oh, Yuki. Oh, Yuki. Not like this, Yuki. Can I just say in 2 laps, we pulled almost 2 seconds on Russell? I like... Tire check. Everybody on a mudded set of softs in the top 10, so we're gonna have the tire advantage for forever. We have not allowed it. We've done it before, but we try not to, especially this season. It makes it too much, especially when the whole point of the season is watching two drivers battle, you know. We're 2.2 seconds ahead. Like let's just speed this up a little bit. I don't feel like actually watching 70 full laps of Hungary when there's not going to be a whole lot that's really going on, if we're being honest. Our gap behind has grown to 3 seconds as Pierre leads from Norris from Verstappen now to Russell, Ricardo, Kevin Magnussen, Charles Leclerc, and Valtteri Bottas. Oh, a crash?
Yeah.
Who is it? Yuki again?
Yellow flag.
Cool.
Oh, Yuki, no, not like this, Yuki. Oh, Yuki, no.
Now we see the Williams here.
Did he just go straight? Oh, Yuki.
And a big off.
That is quite the off.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Oh, Leclerc!
Here's the replay.
Charles
Watch this.
Leclerc locks
There's
up.
Leclerc.
Oh, that's where you don't want to lock up,
They
Charles.
locked up, but that could have been much worse.
Oh, and it stops. I love it when they just
That's
stop.
going to be a big blow to the team.
Oh, Charles, no. All right, we have time. Yes, we're just doing mini fastest laps at this point. Yes, Leclerc is in the Red Bull. He's been in the Red Bull the last 2 seasons. He got tired of Ferrari just not being enough, you know? We're about to lap Yuki. What's our first pit window? Coming up. Yuki has to have chassis damage, right? Like, the way he slammed into the wall there. The gap behind has grown to 6 seconds, by the way. Oh, another yellow flag. Oh, Kevin Magnussen!
Oh,
Kevin
there's a spin.
Magnussen spinning. The pit window has been entered. That's fine. We got plenty of time before we need to worry about that. What we can do is we can speed things up a little bit. Let's get a little pushy. The goal is to make an extra pit stop and overtake the P1. Oh Lord. Oh, Lando! Oh, Lando spinning!
Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris.
Can't handle the pressure. Moment's too big.
And this
Can't handle
this
it.
is where they spun out.
Pee down our own leg. Turn into a helicopter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Lando Norris washed. Officially unlapped by Yuki Tsunoda. Wow. All right, Pierre, you're in P1. You get preferential treatment. Box this lap, Pierre. Box this lap. He's losing against the French lad. All right, Lando. You now have to wait an extra lap to box. Pierre in the box. Lando continues on for another lap. We're really hoping Pierre can slot into this gap right here. Oh my goodness. We did. Let's go. Yeah, some clear air. Let's go.
It's a crash.
Oh,
Let's see what
Leclerc!
happened there. We're just watching the Red Bull.
Charles Leclerc pulls on Yuki Tsunoda.
That
Quite
crash
literally.
is terrible news for the team.
Terrible news. Do we think Lando will ever get a race win, or will he be another Nico Hülkenberg? I mean, not if he stays in McLaren, that's for sure. I don't know. Hülkenberg is leading him in the championship currently, so I don't know what you want me to say. Literally head to head, Hülkenberg is currently winning. Would have won at Monza if he wasn't told to hold position. Well, you know, he could have disobeyed and won, so there's that. Lando officially loses out to Giovinazzi and now is stuck behind the Italian. Also, is still on push when he really should not be. Or in Sochi if he made the right call. True. Or if he would have been a little smarter, then he would have won in Russia. Whoa, who was that? Oh, that's Charles. Charles making things all kinds of weird. Yeah, Sochi was a poor choice. That one was tough. That one's tough, for sure.
Haas with an overtake.
Here, guys, they overtaking Zhou Guan Yu. Lando Norris now behind two Alfa Romeos, as Pierre is flying. What tires are we looking at here? All medium tires, all below 70%. When we're on 94% mediums, we will be on the back of them momentarily. Lando overtakes both Alfa Romeos. And now we share positions here, P6 and 7.
It's a new race position for Haas.
Lando only 2.2 seconds behind young Pierre. We're gonna box them again, don't worry. Another yellow flag. Who is it this time? It's the Chief around here.
Someone's run wide.
Oh, Mick, we don't have to watch that. It's all right, Mick. Get back in there. Get back in the game. Your lane does not equal my lane. Pierre just ran over a full second and what is that? A second and a half faster than the cars ahead that lap. Wow. He's literally going to be on the back with Science this lap. Now when I'm around, whoa. All right, I'm going to leave that to you guys in the chat to figure out. The bottom of Zach Pro. Where we at? Doing in the top 5. We love to see that. Man has dragged McLaren down to the depths of hell. I mean, he's dragged them down to the bottom, that's for sure. Hard to get much lower. I can fire Lando if I want. Best be careful, British. I don't know if I would tempt him. If Lando, for some reason, was to be dropped by McLaren, all 9 teams would offer him a seat. I don't know. Dude's literally like last in the championship, so. I'm just saying facts speak louder than words. The lad is currently like bottom of the table.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Oh, doing no. Doing holding up young Lando. Merc wouldn't want them. They got Lewis and Russell and Mick. We can't forget Mick. Hello. Mick also in the Mercedes. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can guarantee if he announced he was walking from McLaren, at least 6 teams would offer him a seat guaranteed. All right, let's go through it. Ferrari might try and get him. Red Bull. I actually don't know if Red Bull would go for him. Ferrari might. Merc probably not. Aston Martin probably not. Alpine, probably not. I mean, Williams probably would. Haas probably would. They probably, I mean, neither of them would be able to afford him, but they would. Alpine might. The real question, I think the real question is, would Ferrari drop Carlos for Lando, or would Red Bull drop Checo for Lando?
Haas with an overtake.
Let Lando do a last to first. We discussed that. We might do that on Friday. Might have some fun with that. Alpine, other Alpha, Red Bull and Ferrari. Yeah, I believe that. Pierre has almost made it back to P1. Next pit stop coming in. I mean, we got so much time. Let's speed this up a little bit. Who's been lapped? Yuki and Leclerc have both been lapped. Leclerc is really close to potentially being double lapped. For the only thing you can't see, Lando is learning Italian. I feel like just seeing the idea of seeing Lando speak Italian is hilarious to me. Blocked. You are blocked now. Blocked now you are. There goes the next round of boxing. And away we go. Bottas in the box, and we are so far ahead. Lando is also catching Pierre, which is going to get exciting here in a few laps. Are we going to catch Leclerc? One way to find out. Not this year, that's for sure. Leclerc has been double lapped. Leclerc is officially 2 laps down. Safety car! Safety car! Wow, what fortuitous timing. Okay. Hold on, I'm too busy winning. Box this lap.
Safety.
Box this lap.
No DRS.
Easy. Do I think he's overrated? I don't know if I have enough information to say whether or not he's overrated. I've only been watching for about a season total at this point. I can say that he did very well last year, considering the McLaren didn't seem the most competitive thing in the entire world. Yo, Sean, welcome in. No, the McLaren's always been a midfield team, and Lando did what he could, but that's it. He is not experienced enough to win a race yet. He needs to grow. Big. Interesting thoughts, for sure. Yes, Sean, they're talking about Lando. Wonder if we could have made it onto mediums to the end. We might have been able to, actually. We got safety car stuff to do. We'll speed this up a little bit. Lapped cars may now overtake, but they're like way down there. Ocon's out, by the way. When did Ocon? Did we see that? Did we see that message? I don't remember seeing that message. Safety car in this lap.
Until the control line.
In this lap.
Confirm.
Streamer who did the Aston Martin save with doing an Albon. Now in season 8, there are a number of driver trains. We love those. So here we go. We're going racing again. Everybody on the hard tires. We have the best tires. Therefore, we win, basically. That'll be the age-old question for Lando and his time at McLaren. Is always going to be, should he leave McLaren? And the answer is, it's not looking great. That's to say the least. Although there is something to be said about being like the undisputed like leader of a team, and Lando, like, he gets to do that. I don't know if Lando will go to Audi. I feel like the more people talk about it, the less likely it's actually going to happen. DRS enabled. DRS is enabled. Red Bull would be career suicide. Honestly, I think it's all going to come down to, and honestly, it might end up going this way, because I mean, Max has talked about in the past about how he might consider retiring, and like at the end of this contract, if he wins like a bunch of titles in a row, I think there's a legitimate chance he might look at just retiring and doing other stuff. And so I think that's going to open up an entirely new world in F1 and that whole thing. Lance Stroll joined for me. I'll make Schumacher left Williams to go to join out. Nice. Then Porsche moved to Williams and long Piastri. Piastri and Porsche. The P squads. The P team. Ooh, I have an idea. Can we talk about Toto's all of the stuff that Toto was spouting out about how it's like natural for Red Bull to be like so good and all that stuff, and how he's not mad about it. And then everyone is like, Toto, what the are you talking about? You literally had a car that was like 1.1 seconds a lap faster than everybody else. Like, what are you talking about? But also like yeah. I feel like it's funny to see all the people mad at Toto for being like, why would we be mad about Red Bull building a good car? We got you, Sean. It's all good. I think all of the discourse online about Lewis's quotes about how he's never seen a faster car than the Red Bull, and everyone just talking about all the Mercs of old. I think that's probably the most funniest part. Just like, yes, Lewis also had like an uber dominant car. It's just funny. Red Bull with Adrian Newey, or what's his name, is going to dominate the coming seasons. Yeah, I saw a TikTok today that was basically like, try and find someone who looks at you like Adrian Newey looks at F1 cars, and it made me laugh. It made me laugh pretty good. Adrian, yes. He is apparently just the god at ground effect cars, 100%. Aerodynamics. He's the man behind the wheel. Yes, exactly. The FIA doesn't nerf teams. They nerf Adrian Newey, and that's about it. Crazy how it goes. Can we talk about, like, since the safety car restart, our two drivers are literally 10 seconds ahead already, and they've already lapped Leclerc and Tsunoda again. Crazy.
I think there's been a lockup.
And Doran logging up. Fred has said his engineers and strategists need to fix their shit. Yes, I saw that too. I think that's probably what needed to be said more than anything else. Is Fred just going to them and being like, hey, yo, like, let's stop beating around the bush here. Like, fix your stuff. Like, come on. What are we talking about here? Why is F1 not like equal cars in race, so we know if one win is pure talent instead of car? Yeah, I mean F2, F3, and F4 like that. There's what, Super Formula, all that stuff. I will say, it would be interesting to see. It would be interesting to see F1 if it was a spec series instead of a constructors series. Also, we're literally just talking about IndyCar. Like, literally, like, that's just IndyCar. That is also very true. If we have a spec series in Formula One, it's no longer about who has the best car. It's literally about the best driver. Heck yeah. Alright, I looked away for a second and I missed stuff. Think about it. 4 teams are running the same engine, just different concepts of body. True. The material is there for them to be equal, but they choose not to be. True. Latifi and Red Bull would outdrive everyone, or in the wall. True. Latifi would either be winning every race or in the wall. There's no in between. You think it adds the excitement like Aston? Yes, there are definitely aspects about Formula One being a constructor series that make it more exciting than if it was a spec series. 100%. I think it really comes down to what people want to watch. I think the drama and the spectacle of Formula One being a constructor series is more appetizing to people, and then if you're really truly all about wanting to see driver skill versus driver skill, there are other series that can give you that. That isn't F1. Honestly, I've been watching more IndyCar. I have a goal of watching more IndyCar this year, and I need to do that. You should make a vote instead of cutting a ride in an IRL F1 car. I don't even think I would fit in an IRL F1 car. I'm not even kidding. That's what I'm saying, dude. Those things are tight. That's also very true. If cars, but didn't they have to like take the seat out or something? Because I mean, all the seats are like injection molds. All right, let's speed this up. I would love to try and sit in one, but methinks it might not go super well. This is apparently how good our car this season is over everyone else. We're 14 seconds ahead, everybody. I feel like this is just how Hungary goes, though, for us. Can't do worse than Latifi? Dude, dude, trust me, I would love to drive a Formula car. Or at least try. You guys stuck in a BMW i8, so it's out of the question for you. I sat in an i8 once. It was at a car show where the seat was like all the way forward, and obviously you couldn't turn it on to move it, so that was cool.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Verstappen locks up. Verstappen now MP15. It's over. Red Bull in the mud. Dude, we're just cosplaying as Red Bull in real life right now. We're 15 seconds ahead of everybody else, and it's gonna be a 1-2, and there's nothing anybody else can do about it. For me, it was all the way back in the stupid door. Dude, the doors do not open enough. I 100% agree with that. All right, Leclerc and Tsunoda are back into being 2 laps down. So there's that. All right, on lap, I don't know,
Seems to have been a lockup.
69. We'll go back and then we'll like put them both up to like push and attack tires and like all that stuff, and we'll see who's got what it takes to win the Hungarian Grand Prix. All right, push fuel, attack tires, and then we'll put it on deploy at the beginning of like on the last, coming up to the last corner on the last lap. After being stuck in the i8, you probably decided not to get a BMW. Fair. Checo's 5th, that's true. Battling young Jack Doohan in the points, by the way. Williams in the points. Fighting with Carlos Sainz for a couple of points. Although currently, all right, let's see, right here. All right, right here, we go full attack, deploy. Let's see who wants it the most. Final lap of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Who wants it? Lando unable to get the move done in the first DRS zone. Unable to get it done in the second DRS zone. We're giving them every opportunity. This is also a great way to get fastest lap back from Max on the final lap of the race. Let's go. Pierre Gasly leading Lando Norris. Who's gonna get the fastest lap? I think if either of them is gonna get it, it's gonna be Lando, just because he is getting the toe. Rounding the final corner, it will not be enough. Pierre Gasly wins
Check the flag.
the Hungarian Grand Prix again.
I don't know how I did that.
Pierre, you love the Hungarian Grand Prix. That's just how you work. We literally watched this, alright.
Place for Pierre Gasly.
Wow.
There'll be celebrations tonight.
There will be celebrations.
Like that. They've done themselves.
A Haas 1-2 by a million. Attaboy, Pierre, attaboy. And 20 seconds down the road, Bottas finally comes home to get 3rd. Georgie boy 4th. Checo 6th. Jack Doohan 7th. Carlos Sainz wraps up the points playing positions, and Verstappen gets 0 points, and Red Bull gets blanked on the day.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly
Flew us to the, dude, how many times have we heard that line from Crofty? Dude, he's flew us to the stars so many times.
This podium is a remarkable achievement for the whole team.
Look at that, double points for Haas again. And a Bottas in that Patronus jumpsuit on the podium as well.
The Frenchman was in
What a day.
form today,
What a
fully
day.
deserving of his podium finish here.
What a finish from the French lad.
You've got to say it was a solid drive.
Solid drive from all of them, but specifically as Pierre Gasly does get the fastest lap by what is that? A tenth and a half over Lando. Maximum pointage coming to us. Pierre finally puts on a little bit of work into Lando's lead, but Lando still does lead by 19 points over Pierre. So Pierre needs many race wins as we head to the summer break. That said, have we won the constructors already? Like, let's be honest, we're over 100 points or 102 points ahead, in which the maximum points you can get in a race is 16, with less than 10 races to go. How many races are left? We finished 13. There's 22. There's 9 races left. We're not. How are we not safe? How? If Red Bull gets a 1-2 for every race of the season, that's 16 points. There's 9 races left. That's math. Explain this math to me. I'm gonna do the math right now. You're right, we're not safe. How many weekends do we need? If we get a 1-2 and they don't score, all right, we got a little bit of time left. We're 27 points away from locking it up if they don't score any points. We're getting close, basically. We're getting real close. We're getting real close, like real close. Another 1.1 million out, another 5.3 in, $4.2 million in the bank. I mean, realistically, like, what are we talking about here? Like, Haas is just the dynasty that we all knew we needed to see. Like, what are we talking about? Mid-season board review. Let's knock this out here quick. Our target position first. Current position, obviously first. Our target, win a Constructors Championship by 2028. 3 seasons done. Easy. Confidence is, obviously the confidence is high. Obviously.